my name is Arslan Ali and today I am hosting a show with the founders of Trubadger token. The founders are introducing Trubadger token to the crypto space of Pakistan. We are going to questioning them about Trubadger token, its privileges and everything they have on it. So let's get started with it. So let me introduce my guest first. We have Peter Gantner here, who is the CEO and founder of Trubadger token. We have Corey Moran. He's the founder and marketing manager of Trubadger token. And last but not the least, we have Mutassir Abbas. He's a developer of Trubadger token. So let's start with Peter. Hey Peter, how are you today?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Thank you. So let's start with the questioning. So Peter, I'm gonna start with you, and let me tell you one thing. It won't be an easy questions for this time. You do the AMAs every time, and it won't be ask me anything at that moment. It will be the questions that may offend you.
Used to being offended. I'm married.
So I'm gonna start with the basic question. What is Trubadger token, and why should I prefer it over others?
Absolutely. Being in the crypto market, we all know if you've purchased more than maybe just Bitcoin or outside of just the main coins, Ethereum, that there are a lot of tokens that are created just to scam people or get money out of people. That's actually the reason why we started Trubadger, is being a purchaser of many, many tokens over the years. I got tired of getting scammed, and we got tired of getting involved in projects with undoxed teams and projects that were not serious. And so I started to look at some of the problems that I ran into. I got tired of getting manipulated on the launch of tokens by bots. The evil bots, will put it. Got tired of undoxed teams, right? Not knowing who the people were behind it and not being able to tell if they were serious. And so myself and Corey and Dawn got together, and David, and we sat down and said, look, let's create an ecosystem that would then help look at that and find the projects that had very serious people behind it. So we have a boss on us with it. He's a qualified programmer so when we come up with projects, we know the technology can be built. We know that things can be done. A lot of this stuff in the space, in the crypto space, they'll come up with really exciting ideas, but they're ideas that can't even be accomplished or completed. And so Trubadger is an ecosystem that will launch other projects. So one is Catapult Swap. One is Safufied, which is our DAO project that we're launching, and we can go through and talk about the different problems that they solve. And then the other one is Insights, which is a white hat, very positive trading bot that helps trade very complex tax tokens that are coming, especially out of like the Binance Smart Chain. So on the BS side of things, so the BSC side. So Trubadger, first of all, is a docs team. We have a team of over 15 people, and you can see on our website, you can see our blockchain developers, you can see our UI developers, you can see who myself is, you can look at us on LinkedIn, you can see the stuff we've accomplished in the past in those avenues, as well as you can see the rest of the team that are working on this. Being in the crypto space, after we formed this, and I said, hey, we're going to be a fully docs team, I went back and looked at a lot of my crypto investments, and I went, holy crap, I'm investing in companies I don't even know who's running them. It's kind of like, if you were investing in a regular company, would you really invest in Amazon if Jeff Bezos was this hidden figure that you didn't know who ran it? Common sense says if you don't know who's running it, it's probably not a good investment or to get involved with it. And so that is one of the core parts of it. So Trubadger is a deflationary reflection utility token. Deflationary means we have a set amount that we've minted. No more can be minted. And we are burning them. Part of our tax is a burn. The reflection means that simply by buying Trubadger and putting it in a MetaMask wallet, a Trust wallet, a Binance wallet, any of the wallets out there, you receive more tokens every time somebody either swaps either direction tokens. So you're going to get more tokens by holding on to them. And then the utility side of it is it's a governance token. We are a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, meaning the token holders are the owner of the entire project. So if you own Trubadger tokens, you are an owner in all the success that we create within within it. And then of course we have all the other utilities that we built in.
So my next question from Peter is, if you look at the websites, most of the team is from Pakistan. So what are your thoughts about promoting Trubadger to Pakistan?
You know, I think that with the blockchain, so to me, cryptocurrency is the representation of the value that the blockchain is delivering. The blockchain is the overall picture. It's really Web 3.0. The fact that it's immutable, that it allows for decentralization versus centralization. So there's a lot of core benefits to the blockchain. Cryptocurrency says, here's the value that the blockchain created. So then, and that represents in the cryptocurrency. So I believe the entire globe, everyone needs to be into cryptocurrency. If you're not, I think that you're going to be left behind over the next 10, 20 years as things continue to develop. It's almost like we're back in 1995 and we're sitting here talking about, you know, Amazon, or we're talking about the power of the internet. No one hardly had it. No one had hardly even heard of it back in those days. But all of a sudden, a lot of factors started to take place. And now, of course, I mean, think about this. I'm in the US, you guys are in Pakistan, and we're talking over Zoom, and we're able to hear each other and see each other. You could literally be traveling at 80 miles an hour. Hopefully you're not the one driving, and communicate with somebody all the way on the other side of the earth. That's the value that was created by the internet. The blockchain is going to mega increase that effect so if you look at the wealth that was created by the internet, then you can say that the wealth that's going to be created by the blockchain is many times greater. And the great thing about it is, for countries like Pakistan, it is going to create the same amount of wealth as it is creating for people in the US, right? It's a global phenomena. So I would say absolutely the people in Pakistan need to get into crypto, and they need to find projects like Trubadger because of the fact we are doxxed. You do know who's behind it. There is real technology behind it. And we are building something not just for next year or for this bull run that's taking place right now, but we're building something for the next 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. We're building a long-term project here. So I would say, yes, every single person in Pakistan should own crypto, and they should own Trubadger and get involved in our ecosystem.
So my next question is about the deflationary and reflection function of Trubadger token. What I understand is the deflationary function reduces the supply, which adds the value to my tokens, and reflection, they add the number of tokens to my wallet. Is that right?
So deflation is simply we're burning tokens on a weekly basis. I mean, we don't take them out and throw them in a fire. We basically put them in what's called the dead wallet that's not accessible anymore. And we do that every Wednesday. A matter of fact, we just burned 474 billion tokens, which essentially means there's less tokens in the marketplace. So the market cap then assigns more value to the tokens that are still in circulation, which are the ones that you're holding in your wallet.
So at the moment, Trubadger is listed at PancakeSwap, and you can swap that with your MetaMask wallet and Trust wallet. But I myself prefers Binance and Coinbase and these exchanges. So what are your plans about these exchanges in the future? So
that's a question that I can't give a time frame on, but we do have working relationships through Digibot and through Insights, which is our software, with Binance. We are in direct talks with them. It will take some time for us to eventually have them list on there, but I'm very confident at some point, as we're building out this ecosystem, as we're doing it, that we will get on Binance. here is the opportunity, guys. I know we're not there yet, right? And I know we're not on Coinbase yet. But here's the thing is, if you can find the tokens that are not there yet, when they go to Binance, when they do go to Coinbase, they spike like crazy. So how do you benefit from that? Learn how to use PancakeSwap, engage with PancakeSwap, because all the tokens going on, or Uniswap, if it's on an ERC20, they're always there first. And those people position themselves. And then when they get to Binance and they get to Coinbase, they spike like crazy. So these people, the ones that got in through Uniswap and PancakeSwap, are the ones that are making the huge returns because they were able to get in before the big audiences came. So opportunity is in the prepared. The more prepared you are, the more opportunity. And the earlier you get in the crypto space, normally the better off you are on that side of it. Corey or Boss, would you guys like to add anything to that?
Yes, I would like to add as well. In this perspective, like it is not on the Binance, and for the Pakistani people, they are mostly the Binance or OKX users. So, for that, I would say that in the PancakeSwap or making the MetaMask wallet, it is not a difficult job for the crypto traders, and especially who are involved in the Pakistan, they're pretty much familiar with that, and they are trading the new tokens as well. Most of the people are using the new tokens because they now, if they want the X return and they want to gain the 2,000% or 4,000%, they have to get into the token for these new tokens. And for that, it's the simple. If you are new, you have to create that wallet and you have to transfer your BNB to the MetaMask easily, which is an easy step. And you have to get in this time, because when it is going on the Binance, then you guys know very well that that's pretty much stable, and already that's gone on such a high price, and you at that time your trading trend is going to change. You will become a scalping traders who are getting the 5 or 4%. But this is the time on the PancakeSwap you get in and you get involved in this token, especially which has a real project. As Peter added, I'm going to say that that's the reason behind that we get into this project, because we have a team already in the past. We have a real projects already going on, and what only was required to get and come with a token. And that's happened with the Trubadger, that we come on this stage. So guys, a lot of people in the Pakistan, when I was dealing with, they getting into those tokens where they're unable to do the research, they're unable to understand that what the technologies are behind that, what the teams are, and just becoming greedy on that time. And I know this hurt some people, because they were thinking that, oh, they get involved in the tokens, but they're not gone that well. But now, as Peter said, there is a team behind, there is an experienced team behind who runs the project in the past, and we did a crowdfunding and a lot of things in the past, and we launched some projects which are successful in the market already. And we are coming with some more projects in that case. So this is the time. Don't worry about that. It is on the PancakeSwap. Just go, understand that, and buy the token, and this is the right time for you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And Arslan, I was just going to add real quickly to that. Thank you, Abbas and Peter, for that.
Yeah.
Our token project is one of the only ones that I've seen that offers live support. You go through our Telegram chat and you get Trubadger live support, whether you're just needing to set up a wallet, you're new to the crypto space, you're advanced, you're an expert, and you want to get your hands on Trubadger tokens. Our team walks you through that, and hands-on training, education, and walkthroughs. So that there, to me, is really what sets us apart in this space.
So my next question to Peter is that if you look at the charts, we are at the same position as when we were at the launch time. And what's your thoughts on this?
So projects take a little bit of time to build. So if you got in Trubadger day one, we started at about $1 million market cap. By the end of the day, we had hit 14 million as a high. It came back down to around 12. Excellent returns. We steadily climbed over the next 6 weeks to about a $23 million market cap. BNB had some declining, and we kind of hit our stride with the group that we're in. It's the reason why we're doing these AMAs. Our goal now is to bring new token holders in. And so when you look at a project like Trubadger is itself, and now we're getting ready to launch Catapult Swap, Insights, and our DAO project. and our NFT project. Those will all launch between now and December. So what happened was is people initially got involved in Trubadger, and now they're sitting there going, okay, are those projects going to launch? Well, glad to announce our first project, Catapult Swap, will be launching August 30th. Now, I have to tell you, that is a big accomplishment in this space. I'm involved in some projects right now. I've been involved with them for 6 months, a year. They still have not launched their project yet. They're talking about it and they keep moving the dates off. And we all know, look, one of them is Polkadot. Polkadot, right, is a huge project. They were looking like they were going to launch in September. That looks like it got moved off. ADA, another great example. Now, their smart contracts are coming supposedly in September, but there were delays and things get put off. We are a team that are delivering on it. My belief is this right now, $11.5 million market cap. You know, we had a little bit of a dip here, which is a buying opportunity in this space right now is the buying opportunity. I'm telling you right now, once we launch these projects at the end of the month, and our next project will be launching in September, and our third project in October, our fourth project in November. These are all fully functioning, working projects, okay, that all fit into this ecosystem. When those projects launch, watch out. This is a rocket ship ready to take off of the pad. It's warming up, right? It's rumbling. The fire's burning, and it's ready to go out to outer space. And that is exactly what's going to happen over the next 3 or 4 months. So here's the great opportunity. Luckily for the people of Pakistan, because we're just getting to announce this, instead of us taking off over the last 2 months and going to 100 or 200 million, you know, and then getting out of range, and then having them, when we get to $1 billion, make a 5x return, they can get in now at this 11, 12, $13 million market cap, wherever we'll be whenever they watch this video, and then make those 20x, 30x, 40x returns because they were able to get in and get positioned. So I think what we've been doing is waiting for us to do this AMA for all the Pakistani people to see it, get involved, and be able to get the advantage of it being able to take off. And I assure you guys, this is going to take off. We are building something extremely unique here. And I know I'm very confident when I'm saying this, but when I look at the marketplace and being a crypto trader myself, what I've learned in a lifetime of business is that if you are able to come up with real solutions to problems that lots of people have, then you can build tremendous amounts of success and wealth. That is what we're doing with Trubadger. We have looked at the marketplace and said, here's a dozen problems. All of our ecosystem, this ecosystem we're building, will solve those 12 problems and many more that come up. So if that's what we're doing, and that is what we're doing, solving the problems in the cryptocurrency space, then Trubadger can only go in one direction, and that is up, and create massive wealth and opportunity for Trubadger holders.
So my next question is from Corey Moran. So Corey, what do you think? There is a famous line in crypto that buy the dip, buy the dip. So we are having a dip right now. So what do you think about this dip at the moment?
Oh, just like Peter said, there's really not a better time for anybody in Pakistan and anywhere around the world to get involved right now. You know, I always say, you know, there's a lot of, we'll call it propaganda or Telegram groups and projects that you know, that's like cliche, right? That's let's buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, pump, 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 pump. And it's more like, wait, do I really believe the founders? Do I really believe the project? Is this something real? Have they proven themselves? And I think all these questions, when you look at Trubadger, is yes. So if you're on the AMAs, if you're following our Twitter posts, if you're following our social media, you'll see that we're backing what we're saying and that we're doing. And anytime in the crypto market, especially when you're following a project that you have faith in, that is proven, that has actual utility, if you see a dip like we have seen at this very moment, this is prime opportunity to buy that dip, because I truly believe personally that Trubadger will never be at this price again. And if you're buying this dip right now, I think you'll see, without making any predictions or financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. Personally, I have bought more on this dip, and I will continue to because as you see the rise coming again, and the entire space of, you know, the signs of the bull market coming. Can I say you'd be a fool not to buy the dip?
Arslan too is, I think one of the things, if you study a lot of tokens like I myself do, we're probably the only token that I know of that took 2 months to have a dip, right? I mean, it was, we went up, up, had a small one, and then had this one that recently. So this is not, you know, most tokens are like roller coaster rides, right? They go up and then they come way back down, and then they go way back up, hopefully go up, stay, you know, don't go down as low. We are a very unique, we have a very, so number one thing in cryptocurrency outside of the technology and the team, number one is the community that's in place to make it happen. The reason why the other projects have these roller coasters are they do not have a strong foundation of community in place compared to the number of traders and the strength of their community. And so when one person or a few bigger players sell, everyone else goes in and sells off. And that creates the dip, which creates a buying opportunity where people can buy. What our chart shows and what we just went through is we have a very strong, if not the strongest base community in the entire crypto space. And with that being said, that means we have a lot of opportunity for investors to make huge returns simply because of the strength of that base community that we have in place already.
My next question is for Abbas on Catapult Swap. So the Catapult Swap main highlight is that the swap is going to prevent the bots and hackers. So Abbas, how are you going to make sure of that bot don't interfere in this?
About the Catapult Swap, as we start our discussion, that this token has been started with some real projects. So that was the first project which is launched after a 5th day of this token initial release. And now we are coming with the Catapult Swap, where we are coming, I'm not gonna tell about all the things, but we are coming with many different tokens, and which is gonna make this exchange, especially for those news token, which have problem, like when they release, a lot of bots are scanning, and we built the bots in the past as well. And when the people are not utilizing well the opportunity. So that is the reason the Catapult has been started, and we are building now with the new skins, new features, and this is just the start of the Catapult. So we are coming with the first version where we are coming with the reskinning of that, and with our Trubadger coin and our upcoming 2 coins as well. But in future, a lot of coins who are already in contact with us, some new companies who want to launch their tokens using our Catapult Swap. So definitely this project is a big addition of our power for Trubadger. So that's what coming in. That is the most first project, and then there is Insight coming, and then we have DFI platform coming, or those kind of projects which the Peter already told. So definitely this is gonna give a lot of the boost to the Trubadger, and that is gonna give the confidence to our community and holders that this is something we promised in the start when we launched the Trubadger. And that's something now coming in front of them very quickly. So that's definitely an amazing thing. And you guys are going to see that in 10, 15 days, we are coming with these real projects now.
Okay, Peter.
Catapult Swap is a premium swap. So we're not trying to compete. There's a lot of swaps coming out all the time, and they're trying to compete against Pancake Swap on the Binance Smart Chain. And once we go over to Uniswap, it'll be, or ERC20, it'll be on the Uniswap. And of course, there'll be a #1 swap for ADA and for all the different chains. Our goal is not to compete with those. Our goal is to enhance the experience of token holders. So when we had 2 launches with Trubadger. We had our first launch, which we stopped prior to it. And the reason why is when we put it up on Pancake Swap, because it's a completely decentralized application, bots got involved, and within less than a few minutes drove the value of Trubadger token from $0 to $30 million. Now, we did not have anybody. It was only the bots buying our token. But what would have happened if we released it to the general public and the bots would have bought it. The question would have been or the result would have been the people buying it would have lost money day one of our token. Remember, Arslan, I talked about if you bought our token on the first day of trading, all those people are still in profit right now, right? They all are still profitable, even though we've had this dip. And I don't know of a lot of tokens that can say that within a short period of time of being out there. And the reason why is we beat those bots. And that's the reason why we built Catapult. The first project that went on Catapult Swap was Trubadger. And we proved that we completely kept the bots out on our launch day and then went over to Pancake Swap. And that's why our strength of our community and the fact we did not have that manipulation from the early bots is the reason why we've done that. So Catapult will take projects, it will launch them on day one in a very controlled swap launch. And then on day 2 and 3, it will then transfer from Catapult over to Pancake Swap. And then we'll do the next project and the next one. Now, the great thing is about it is the projects that are coming through Catapult have been vetted by a team of people that have looked at the people running it. Do they have the capability? Is the technology there? Is it able to be done? And then other factors. Do they have the initial funding to get the project off the ground? And because of what's done with the swap that comes in on Catapult Swap, 100% of that goes to liquidity. We're making sure that the projects have enough liquidity for the people that are getting involved within it, if they decide to leave that project, to be able to get in and out of the project very easily. So again, we're solving major problems that we ran into when we went to launch our coin. We were able to beat the bots and prevent any of our token holders from losing not one single dollar because of the process that we went through to make that happen. And that's what we want to bring to the world. That's what we want to bring to the Pakistani people, is where you don't have to worry when you get involved in a project, whether there are bots in the background manipulating the price of it, so you end up paying more of it. I got to call my buddy out, Corey, here. He got involved in a project called Refinable. Corey, can you explain to us your experience with that project and what happened on the day of launch? It's a huge NFT project. It had Mr. Beast, who's a YouTuber, and a lot of really high profile people involved in it. But Corey, can you explain to him what happened the day that they launched?
Oh yeah, there was a group of us, along with a lot of other people that were getting in at a very low price. I mean, it was like a few cents, I believe, that the starting price was announced at. And then as soon as it launched, there was what seemed like congestion on Pancake Swap. So none of our purchase orders or swap would go through. So we find out a couple minutes later that a bot had gone in and scooped up I think like 80% of the buys, and then started selling them off in 1 to 2% increments. So basically, it was at like $6 or $7 before for anybody could even sell out. So what happened as a result of that is it gave a bad taste in everyone's mouth about Refinable. And now I think it's valued at around 22, 23 cents the last time I checked. So that was a very sore, to this day, a very sore pain point for buying projects at launch time. So very thrilled, very excited that we took action, and with the team here are going to roll out something that's going to change the whole space.
Corey, I want to ask you a question, buddy. Going through that experience with them, and this is very important for everybody listening. The value of your business is the value of having customers that will come back and purchase from your project, okay? How likely, Corey, are you to ever buy an NFT through their platform, since you bought tokens at $4, $5, $6, and now they're worth 22 cents? What's the likelihood of you doing business with that company, with that project?
Not very likely. Not very likely.
And I think we would all say that, right? And that's why it's so important what we're doing with Catapult Swap, is we're going to help prevent those early people. We were excited about the project. I tried to get in. Luckily, my trades did not go through. So I did not get burned the way that Corey, but some of my other friends got burned in that process. But again, we are helping protect the project. We are helping protect the investors, the people getting involved with it. And in turn, that'll mean greater success for both the project and for the investors.
So now I want you to summarize all the privileges we have on TRUBGR and tell me about something on airdrops we are getting.
So Trubadger is working on some of its own unique features. We're building a wallet. We're going to build some other tools that will be it. Catapult Swap, Insights, our DAO project and our NFT project, they need to have their own tokens. So we'll be launching a Catapult Swap token. We'll be launching an Insights token, and we'll be launching a CNP, which is our NFT project, and our DAO project, Safufied. If you don't know what that means, it means safe, right? In the crypto space, Safu does. So what we're doing is Trubadger is helping launch and fund those projects. So in return for that, if you are a Trubadger holder, you have Trubadger in your wallet, we will do several snapshots, which takes a picture of how many tokens you're holding in your wallet. When those tokens launch, you will automatically receive have the ability to go to a website and claim additional tokens in each of those projects. So you'll be able to go get some catapults just by having Trubadger, not spending any additional, not buying more tokens, but just by holding Trubadger, you'll be able to go to a site, hit the claim button, pay a small transaction fee, 7, 8, 9, 12 cents, and you'll be able to claim additional tokens in Catapult Swap, in Insights, in Safufied, and in CNP. So by holding over the next 4 months, you could end up with four additional tokens on top of the value that Trubadger is producing. And remember, the Trubadger community is helping drive those tokens. We are driving those tokens. So the opportunity is tremendous for when those tokens come out. You won't have to claim them right away. You'll have up to 6 months to go and do that claim. So you can wait until it's very profitable and then go, okay, now let me go do the claim on those. But that is simply by holding them in your wallet. You don't need to do anything. Just have them in your wallet, hang on to them. And here's the great part. Remember, you're getting reflection by holding on to them. So your tokens, your Trubadger tokens are growing, which means what? You'll get more Catapult Swap, you'll get more Insights, you'll get more Safufied, and you will get more CNP tokens. So think about that, holding one token, ending up with 5 tokens in your wallet over the next 4 or 5 months. And then the possibility of the value of those tokens is incredible. And those tokens will have their own utility. By holding Catapult Swap tokens, you'll be able to, let's say that the maximum purchase allowed in the initial launch of the project is 1 BNB, you'll be able to do 2 BNB, right? Depending on how many tokens you're holding. With Safufied, they will have their value. So you'll have the not just the price of the token, you'll also have the utility of these tokens that will create additional value in your life as an investor, which will then enhance your ability. With Insights, by holding the Insights token, you will get discounts on the cost of using the Insights product, as well as additional utilities and benefits that we're working on. So, and that's what we talk about when we talk about the Nexus ecosystem. It's not just Trubadger token, what you can make off of. It's Trubadger and the other 4 projects, so all 5 projects. And then, of course, Catapult will be launching 1, 2, 3 projects a week that you can then decide whether you want to get involved with. So we're going to build it where eventually people could have 20, 30, 40, 50 tokens that they can believe in and know that there's real teams behind them, real technology behind them. There's a very good chance of them succeeding. That is the way that we plan on building wealth for the token holders of Trubadger. And that's why we're excited to bring this to the Pakistani community, to be able to help them create massive amounts of wealth.
Okay, on the behalf of a new holder who is listening to this conversation, is there still time to be a holder of Trubadger and claim those airdrop
our first snapshot will be the 28th of this month. However, even if you get in the following week, as long as you get in and hold TRUBGR prior to the snapshots. So we do this a little differently. In a lot of airdrops, they take one snapshot and then that's it. With our projects, we take 5 snapshots over the course of a month or 2 months or 6 weeks or 8 weeks. And then we average the tokens that you're holding in your wallet, and then you get the amount that you can go claim when the claim is taking place. So it's a very unique way of issuing this. So you can buy TRUBGR in October and still get some of the airdrops. You can buy it in November and still get an airdrop. And we'll keep developing and building new projects. There's some things I can't talk about right now, but I'm telling you, there will not be a bad time over the next 6 months to a year to become a TRUBGR token holder and not be able to basically benefit by receiving additional other tokens in the space. There's never going to be a bad time to buy TRUBGR, but for the ability to receive additional tokens by being a TRUBGR holder token over the next 6 months to a year, anytime in that period, buy some TRUBGR tokens, get them, hold on to them, get your reflection, and benefit from this ecosystem that we're creating that is going to create a tremendous amount of wealth and value in the marketplace.
So on behalf of the new holders that are gonna get in to TRUBGR after listening to this video, so are they gonna get the airdrops like we are doing, and is there still time to get in and claim the airdrops?
Snapshot will be the 28th of this month. However, even if you get in the following week, as long as you get in and hold TRUBGR prior to the snapshots. So we do this a little differently. In a lot of airdrops, they take one snapshot and then that's it. With our projects, we take 5 snapshots over the course of a month or 2 months or 6 weeks or 8 weeks. And then we average the tokens that you're holding in your wallet, and then you get the amount that you can go claim when the claim is taking place. So it's a very unique way of issuing this. So you can buy TRUBGR in October and still get some of the airdrops. You can buy it in November and still get an airdrop. And we'll keep developing and building new projects. There's some things I can't talk about right now, but I'm telling you, there will not be a bad time over the next 6 months to a year to become a TRUBGR token holder and not be able to basically benefit by receiving additional other tokens in the space. There's never going to be a bad time to buy TRUBGR, but for the ability to receive additional tokens by being a TRUBGR holder token over the next 6 months to a year, anytime in that period, buy some TRUBGR tokens, get them, hold on to them, get your reflection, and benefit from this ecosystem that we're creating that is going to create a tremendous amount of wealth and value in the marketplace.
Thank you everyone for joining, and thanks for all of your answers.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Abbas.
All right.
Thank you, Arslan.
I'm grateful for conducting this interview. All of you have given me a very clear overview of your company and with the accomplishments and your projects, upcoming projects. This project TRUBGR is going to be a massive success. I know I am very impressed with all of your dreams, your working and everything that you're doing right now. So guys, crypto has always been a tricky subject for all of us, but I think Peter's answers made it very clear that crypto is accessible. Moreover, you heard it's right time to buy TRUBGR, because Catapult is launching in August and more upcoming projects are in next month and then the next month. And the best thing is you're gonna get the airdrops for just holding TRUBGR. And with its upcoming listing, this project is gonna be a huge success. So before it is going to the moon, we have time right now to buy on Trust Wallet, PancakeSwap, and then when it is listed on other exchanges, this is gonna be a huge success. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna buy some more TRUBGR and get the airdrops. I'm excited by the airdrops. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone.